Over the last few years, as Bitcoin has just been on a rocket ship up, I've observed many people say that, Warren Buffett's a dinosaur, he doesn't get it, etc., etc., etc. But they're not considering the following bit of information that I'm going to share with you in this video. What motivates Warren Buffett? What inspired him to become the person that we know today? Well, according to a biography called The Snowball, which I highly recommend, by the way, the motivation was to become the richest man on earth. I'll explain how this relates to his position on Bitcoin in just a second, but first, let me read you this quote written by Alice Schroeder. When Warren was a little boy, if you had asked him if he wanted to be the richest man on earth, with his whole heart, he would have said, yes. We know that Warren Buffett plans to donate the majority of his fortune to charity when he passes away. The reason he hasn't donated more money sooner is because, compounding. Again, his motivation is very clear. I bring all this up to point out the following. If Warren Buffett had believed that he could reliably build wealth with Bitcoin, he would have bought it. I say this with confidence, not just because of the quote I read you from The Snowball, but because of how Warren Buffett has treated derivatives. Warren Buffett has been outspoken about derivatives. He's testified to Congress about them.
And so we sit here with this system, and I've brought this up a half a dozen times, and sometimes with people in Congress, and I say, what in the world are we doing when we say the Federal Reserve should have margin requirements, which I believe now are 50%, and you can go to and get a total return swap and borrow 100%, or you can buy S&P index futures with a tiny percentage down. I mean, it is something that should be addressed.
He's tried to raise the alarm over and over and over again. Yet, as Carol Loomis noted during a dual interview she did with Warren Buffett on Charlie Rose's show,
what's his history with derivatives?
Well, he has a checkered history with derivatives, I say. What I say about Warren is that he really cannot ignore securities that are mispriced. I think that he has...
You notice that, huh?
Derivatives, in his eyes, have often been mispriced. So on the one hand,
for him.
On the one hand, he'll be writing in the annual report warning about derivatives, and over on the other hand, he'll be buying those that are clearly mispriced.
Again, if he could make money doing it, and it doesn't break the law, he would do it, even if he spoke out against it. He's saying that for most people, it won't work out very well. And this is what we've heard Warren Buffett say about Bitcoin all these years. Warren Buffett didn't avoid Bitcoin just because he didn't get it. In fact, I'm pretty sure he probably does understand it and has done more reading on it than most people who claim to be experts, just going based on his track record.
The record of Berkshire Hathaway and the record of Warren Buffett is a record based on continuous learning. If he hadn't kept learning from every experience, the record would not be as good.
He's avoided it because he can't use it to make money the way that he likes to make money, in a way where the odds are in his favor, where it's reliable, and it makes sense. Bitcoin doesn't make sense for Warren Buffett. He can't make money with it, so he's never touched it. He's only spoken out against it. For more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out the CMQ Investing Podcast, where we relate what's going on in the market to the timeless wisdom of Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, and other legendary investors. I've put links in the description below to make it easy for you to hop over there and start listening. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.